Hi everyone, we're back for another Facebook Live. Today we're going to be interviewing our Vice President Lumberjack and Road Captain Sis. So our first questions are going to go to Sis. Did you seek out the Lord, or do you feel God brought you to Him?
Well, I have to say that I felt God's presence throughout my whole life. I was saved and baptized back whenever I was 14, but I did not walk a good Christian life after that. And I would say that I was always seeking Him in my own way. But I have to say that He never left me. So,
Never leaves, that is true.
sorry, I can't say anything about God without crying. It's happy tears. But yeah, I would say it was a very wonderful reunion. I think maybe we were both, He was waiting on me as I was trying to find Him, running circles around Him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, so what is your favorite worship song then?
Right now, as my whole family knows, it is We the Kingdom, Holy Water, just because that chorus where it says, I don't want to abuse your grace, but God, I need it every day. You're the only thing that makes me want to change, is my motto of how I feel. I need His grace every day, and like I do, I'm only human, so therefore I do fall short of His perfectness. So I am always begging Him. I don't want to abuse Him, but I need it every day, and I'm trying to change to be more like Him, filled by Him.
That's the ultimate goal for all of us.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this is for both y'all. If you can name a turning point in your life for your relationship with God, it would be what and why?
Major turning point for me, a lot like my wife. I was baptized really early in life. My grandpa was a Pentecostal preacher, but I totally fell away from all that whenever my parents got divorced. Kept Jesus in my back pocket. I would say He saw the road I was going on and kept popping me back into place, letting me experience a little bit of badness, but I didn't really get it probably until about 40 years ago.
And I would agree, like I was saying, I felt His presence ever since I was a very, very young child. But it wasn't until, like my husband said, our testimony as a couple together 4 years ago, where I finally was able to surrender and let God be the steerer of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Not stir, but the steer of my life. Yeah. So it was probably 4 years ago.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What has God helped you overcome?
God has helped me overcome alcoholism and a meth addiction. It's plain and simple there.
Yeah.
And God has helped me overcome fear of what other people think of me, my fear of being rejected by other people, fear of the unknown, fear of not having control, which I still work on sometimes, but He's really helped me come a long way of not living a life of fear, and that just caused a domino effect in my life of things that He's helped me overcome. And yeah.
It makes sense why you mentioned Isaiah 40.
Yes,
Yeah.
the 41 too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. Fear. I had a moment. I had a friend help me bind fear inside of me, which was very much almost a live entity, if I can say. It was ruling my life, and I had a very precious friend I won't ever forget help me pray in the power of Jesus Christ to bind that fear up, and God took it away, and my life was forever changed after that moment.
Wow.
Yes, it was very powerful.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lumberjack, what were the circumstances of your life at the time when your faith became real?
Not very good. Basically, I was drinking all the time, hiding it from my wife. I'm not really hiding it, but that's how it started out. And then I'd be blatantly drunk, going to the bars and not coming home. Basically, I took a business trip to Las Vegas, and they didn't come with me, and I didn't think they were going to come. And I scored me a 16th of meth and got all twisted off. And she calls me a few hours later saying they're on their way and they're in Arizona. So she shows up. I pretty much eat most of the meth and go off the deep end on it, seeing stuff, all kinds of stuff. And they show up, my family's there, and there's no hiding it. So basically, she deals with me through that and gets me back home. And basically, it was over. I messed up really good, and I was just lost. And I think I went to rehab, signed up for rehab the next day, and left for Florida. And that is where I found a true relationship with Christ.
Wow, powerful testimony. When would you say you became a follower of Jesus?
That would be in rehab. I went there for like 2 days, and I was about ready to walk out because there was a whole bunch of young kids there. Some of them had been to rehab like 12 different times, and nobody really wanted to get safe. It was just a covering for them, a roof and food for them. So I was fed up with it because I really wanted my now wife back, which I didn't think that was going to happen, but that was my prayers while I was in there, and I was on my knees asking God to restore that and take away my alcoholism, which I hated meth most of my life because it's taken everything I've had 3 or 4 different times, but I'd get drunk and for some reason I'd be right back in it. So it would be in rehab when I finally got on my knees and asked him to take all that stuff away from me. And to this day, alcohol repulses me. The smell of it makes me sick to my stomach. He
4 years.
That's amazing.
took
Wow.
It
took
is.
it away.
Yeah.
And also, he
God is
answered
good.
my prayers.
Yes, you did.
Yes. Yeah. He's
Wow.
amazing.
Is there anything you want anyone else to know about you?
No, I don't like Facebook Live.
I just want to say God
We all know
loves us
that.
all, and every person has a story with God that we can share with each other that can unite each and every one of us with our God story. I mean, God truly loves every single one of us, and He's on our side.
Yeah.
And for me, He was patiently waiting, and His hands were out the whole time, and it was just a matter of, I could say this for my husband too, us just grabbing His hand and letting Him help us, letting Him guide us. So, yeah, God is good.
Yes, He is. And next time when we do Facebook Lives after our last set of interviews, we will be giving our testimonies. So y'all have that to look forward to as well.
Yay.
All
Thank
right,
you,
guys.
Rabbit.
We love y'all. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.